back, Gainers, to another crazy, exciting episode of Comic Games. If you're new to the show, I'm Adam.
I'm Zach, and this is pop culture princess. I can't. This is the pop culture princess. She's doing that princess wave, or she was. Make sure to bow down and respect.
Yeah, she's got like a new comic book outfit on it. Coco's kind of blossomed, but you'll see it during the show. Brand new outfit for you guys. That's how she does it. All right, guys. So today is Saturday, and we got our brand new comic books for this week. Some good stuff. It kind of should have been a lighter week, but this like little lot that came with it bumped it up. You guys know what I'm talking about. We'll show you. So we got that to share with you. We do have something Princess wanted to open that she picked up from our really great friend Adrian APM. Something she got off Instagram. She's really excited. And we also have something I bought off eBay, and it kind of leads into a little bit of a conversation we all wanted to talk about. It's kind of, we want to see tell you guys who we think might be the next Black Panther in the MCU, and and get your guys' thoughts on it. So it kind of leads into a book that we purchased recently. So
Exactly.
But before we get into all that craziness, there is something else we purchased recently, but only one of us is going to enjoy it.
Yes, because I need something in my life, because it's all Adam and Princess episode.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I got here.
We all got something.
I'm going to get drunk. 9%, guys. Make sure to get this beer. And as you all know, there's a 0.2 somewhere in this beer, probably right here. And 0.2 is the best part.
I don't know if I've ever had the Voodoo Ranger. I may have had it once.
It's pretty solid. It has a nice little bite to it, but it's not overpowering. It's
not just kick you right in the nuts.
Not
Princess doing the
delicious.
What's a princess? Sensual. All right, guys. Like we said, we're gonna start out with our new comic books for the week. This is Princess went down and actually picked them up, and it turned out to be a very heavy princess book week, if you want to call it that. So let's start out here. We got Stray Dogs number 2. I think this is the final book of the little mini series. I think it was only 2 series, but I heard it was really good. I've read the original one. I haven't read this new one at all, and this is something Princess is collecting. So yeah, excited about that. The writer and artist Fleece is like coming up big right now.
Yeah, it's that cover in particular is pretty awesome, because it's almost like Afraid of the Dark kind of stuff, like something scary's gonna happen.
Oh, I'm not Afraid of the Dark. Nickelodeon drop. Nice.
Love that show.
Are you afraid of the dark?
Did you guys like the second season or the second series
of You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah, I did not.
Oh, okay.
But it was okay.
All right, I did remember this being on our pull list. Maybe Princess picked this up for herself, but this is Black Panther number 3, which is also the 200th issue of Black Panther. It's kind of cool how they're doing like that ongoing running like counter for it. So instead of just trying to remember where this book lands, but I know, if I remember correctly, it has a first appearance of a new character that lives in Wakanda that is against using like the vibranium for technology stuff. So I think there's a alternate cover with him on there, but kind of a cool spec.
Like, what they're going to use it for? Like, silverware?
I don't know.
Plates?
Yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting book. I bought a couple books from that series and read them. Like, I think number 1, it didn't really touch on me that much, so I didn't pick up any more. But we'll see. Maybe number 3 is good. All right, this is something for me. I don't know why, but this is like the worst cover I've ever seen. I was trying to look like, I don't even think the artist signed this cover, but this is the Devil's Reign, the Winter Soldier one-shot, so the offshoot of the Devil's Reign. But what do you think of that cover, Zach?
Well, I know why they didn't sign it, because they're so ashamed of it. As you'll see in a second. Look at this. Get a good close look.
I don't know. It looks like Kingpin caught Winter Soldier like with his hand in the cookie jar or something. I don't know. It's a very weird cover.
I need my sustenance.
What were you doing?
How dare you?
But we'll see. Maybe it's good. This is the one I really wanted. So this is the Devil's Reign number 3. This is the Chip Zdarsky one. The first 2 books were amazing. I don't know about trying to read all the offshoots to get all the information, but I think the main one kind of gives you the gist of what's going on. But I like these covers, and the artwork's really cool on them.
I can respect that.
Nice covers on.
Very nice.
And each one's been like a different color. I think the first one was like red, and then they did blue, and now orange, yellow. What color is that? Gold?
It's kind of orange gold.
Orangish gold.
Orangish gold.
All right, and I know in our last video or something, we found out we missed House of Slaughter number 3, and we thought we got it ahead of time, but apparently House of Slaughter 4 is already out. So this is something Princess is reading. I think we backed off on, grabbed a lot of the variants originally from like 1 and 2, and I think we backed off a little bit on that.
Yeah. I mean,
I haven't read it
series.
yet, but
it's probably a decent series, but you can't beat the
original,
the mother run, the mother.
Yeah.
What was it called? You know, you got the sister company and the brother company. What's
the father company?
The father company.
The father.
It would have to be the mother company, the matriarch.
Okay, so this is something I'm really excited about, and it's kind of weird because I actually never read the original series, and I'm hoping to pick up a compendium soon and read it because I've been, ever since I started getting back into comics, this is a series I always wanted to pick up. But Saga started up again after over 2.5 years. So actually, I said I haven't read the original, and I'm going to pick it up, but I thought I should probably start buying the run now as it's coming out. So this is issue 55. Cool thing about this, I realized how thick this book is. It's huge, and then with the Image is only charging $2.99. This book is gigantic, and it's only $2.99. So I'm really excited to start picking this up and really diving deep into Saga.
I'm really surprised that it was only $2.99 because of the paper shortage.
It's the paper quality is really nice in that book too. You're gonna up it on the paper shortage? Is it really
I'm
paper?
I'm doubling down on the conspiracy.
All right.
Misinformation.
This one is cool too. So we got Star Wars High Republic. This is Trials of the Shadow #4. So it's kind of like an offshoot of the Star Wars High Republic. They're kind of doing this thing where it's almost like a murder mystery. The weird thing was I got #1 and then I read #3 and I realized I never got #2 because I was like, what is happening in this book? Mm-hmm. And now I have #4, but there's some cool characters introducing, and I think you have to be careful. You got to look at all these new Star Wars books that are coming out. There's so many new characters being introduced, and the characters could show up anytime, like in Disney Plus, that I don't know, any of these books could shoot off. So you almost got to start picking all of them if you're playing that game. You know what I mean?
Right.
Mm-hmm. You never know. This cover was really, really exciting. And I believe Princess has the first 2 that were also done by Rose Beach. I almost think this one's better than the other 2. But this is Sheena, Queen of the Jungle #3 from Dynamite. I believe it's actually the variant cover. I don't think it's cover A. But look how cool that cover is.
Very cool. She needs some pasties on there.
Just laying in the pool. You don't need pasties when you're in the pool.
Yeah, but when someone's like looking over you, probably with a camera, yeah, you need some pasties.
I don't think girls don't just walk around wearing pasties all the time. Hey, I'm going to the gym. I better put some pasties on.
You never know.
You never know.
Janet Jackson did.
That's true. That is true. All right. Next up, we got The Amazing Spider-Man #87. This is, like, again, part of the Beyond series, that weekly run. It's getting pretty good, and I actually talked to this guy, a new LCS we visited recently, and he was letting me know after, I think it's the book 18 in the Beyond series, they're ending it and starting over with a new one. So I had no idea what was going on. Kind of cool. Makes me glad that this is has a stopping point, so I'm not buying Amazing Spider-Man every week. It's a little expensive, but...
You know what the next series is called?
What?
The Before series.
Is it? Instead of the Beyond series?
Yes.
Before the Beyond?
Before the Beyond.
That could be. But they're getting a whole new writing crew, and I'm really excited. This has actually been a decent read, and Peter Parker's not the main character at all so far, so it's kind of nice to switch over from that.
Because it's Ben Reilly. Right?
Yeah, Ben Reilly's like the main character. Oh, this is really cool. So I saw this ahead of time, made sure we ordered this. I'm sure this is going to the Princess is going to keep this one, but Mary Jane and Black Cat, #1, cover A, done by J. Scott Campbell, and it's a tie into the Beyond series, but really, it's a beautiful cover. I like to see them team up, I don't know, is Mary Jane a good fighter now that we didn't know about?
No.
She did whoop some monsters' butt in a couple Amazing Spider-Mans ago.
Sure.
Yeah, there was this orderly that was eating people, take these sick people and take them down to the basement and eat them.
It'd be kind of cool if she picked up the mantle of Black Widow.
Black Widow?
Red hair and everything.
The original one?
That's supposed to be Mary Jane. Looks like Black Widow.
A little bit.
Yeah.
The black costume.
I mean, anybody can be trained, so she can be as BA as Black Widow.
All right. So one of the things, so this is kind of like the series came out, so you have Something's Killing the Children, and they're doing, Zach was iffy on us buying this, but I thought we missed out on any of the other ones that came out, but David Mack did these special covers, and you bought it as a set for $40. And I was like, Princess loves Something's Killing Children, and these covers are really cool, so we had to go for it. We picked this up. We'd love to hear from you guys in the community. Did you guys get this? Do you think it's something that's going to go up in value, or are you just going to hang on to it, or do you think it was a total waste? Because Zach thinks it was a total waste to buy this. And I don't necessarily not agree with them, but they're pretty cool. So this is, and I know there's 2 series, and we ordered the second series too, but this is the David Mack, Something's Killing the Tron. Do you want to show all of them at one time? Like watercolors, very much his design. Do you like the covers, Zach?
I like them, but if you guys watched it before these episodes, if you guys watched any episodes where I talk about David Mack, me and him kind of have a little bit of... I love his Daredevil number 9 and 10, and a couple other issues that he did in that series. And for that is why I'm angry about him, because I tried to get a SIG and sketch from him, and it didn't really work out. Of course, I was asking for free. So you get what you pay for, right?
Yeah, he like ruined your book.
He ruined that book, and then I gave it to the princess.
And it says for Zach.
For Zach. Well, my thing is, if you get a remark, not from David Mack, over that, it's going to look really good.
Yeah. But these covers came out really beautiful. And I don't know, it's kind of weird. I didn't see, like they did that hardcover. Oh, there's a blank one. They did that hardcover, and all of a sudden the book was like, look, over $100, like immediately. And I was like, we decided not to get it because it's like a reprint. And all of a sudden that went crazy. So I was like, let's take a shot, take a chance. Only $40, great covers, great book. Let's go for it. So yeah, so that's going to round that out. So that's the new books we got for this week. We love hearing a lot of you guys share your books you got, or let us know if we missed out on anything we should have got. I haven't seen much DC I wanted to grab. So hard to jump into any of those titles, but
yeah, I really like it when specifically Andrew.
Yeah,
he leaves a list of
Andrew. Yeah,
it's like,
I don't know how he reads all those, but I love. Yeah, I'd love to have that much time to read all those.
Oh man!
All right, okay, let's get into this. So we got this is something we got. Our princess got picked up from Adrian APM off of Instagram. Looks like I don't have any knives around here. So I think he posted this book, and
this is nice.
Princess said she was really interested in it, and he made her a good deal. And he's a friend of the show, so make sure Zach will link Adrian APM down below. You guys all need to sub up Adrian APM. Check him out on his channel. He does a lot of great unboxings, and I think check him out on Whatnot too. He's actually selling on Whatnot. I think everyone's selling on Whatnot,
except for us.
Eventually we'll get there. Princess has got to be the liaison to Whatnot.
I applied. I guess you need someone backing you to get in.
So this will lead us into the other thing too. The next thing over. This is a very good way to send a comic book.
Oh yeah,
that's the proper way.
Yes.
The next thing we open is going to be not the proper way.
Yes, so, it's a little upsetting.
I don't know what he put this in, but it feels like hard. Oh, okay. He put in a really nice backing board.
Okay.
All right, so a couple books here from Adrian to the Princess. I don't know if did he throw in extras for you? Looks like some extras. You got Harley Quinn #1 DC Rebirth. Well, this is a cool cover actually.
Yeah,
like those ones. Some rebirth action.
Like an oil painting. Right?
When's the last time you rebirthed?
I'm not going to talk about it.
All right, let's see which one we want to show last. Probably that one. And, ooh, this is pretty cool. X Corp #2. This is the Gala variant. I read X Corp #1, and it was a kind of a weird corporate book. I don't know. But I'm not sure which character. There was like 2 characters in the story that were female that I wasn't familiar with, and I think that's one of the characters.
I love her hair.
Mm-hmm.
Her hair is amazing. I mean, I wish I had that hair.
Cool though. Cool looking book.
Top kind of hair.
And this is, I think, the book she really wanted. Oh, dang. I don't even know. Princess, you know who drew this? Oh, she knows who drew it. So this is Gun Honey. She told me it was Gun Honey. I don't know which number this is. She's the only one really collecting Gun Honey, but this is a really pretty cover.
Take a look at it. I'll just take a quick look. Okay, there's no signature.
I don't see the signature. I'm sure it says on the back. This is why we got her a whiteboard. She's going to use it.
Andy Granov. It's not Andy Granov.
Oh, Will Kirby.
I have no...
Not sure who Will Kirby is? Princess knows who Will Kirby is.
Shout out to Will Kirby!
Awesome cover on Gun Honey. Oh, yeah.
Has nice eyes.
Yeah.
It's all about the eyes, guys.
I heard Gun Honey's a pretty good read. It's getting some traction right now for sure.
You may think I'm joking, but in artwork, the eyes are the mirrors of the soul. No.
Isn't that in a picture?
Well, eyes are the mirror to the soul. If you can get the eyes right, the rest of it will kind of follow a little bit better if it does.
That's true. That's true.
Have you seen some artwork where you're just like, okay, it looks good, then you look at the eyes like, those are dead fish eyes.
Dead fish.
And it ruins you. It ruins it.
Yeah. All right, but thank you, Adrian. Awesome book. Princess really appreciates it. All right, let's get on to our question. So, I think before we look at the books, we should probably say who we think. So, who do you think is going to be the next Black Panther, Zach?
Well, I'm gonna say Shuri. It has to be Shuri. I mean, I think it could be because they want another strong female character for A-Force. I think, and then they want Black Panther to be that strong female character. So Shuri by default.
Mm-hmm.
It could be the Queen Mother, but I don't know. Maybe it could be. That'd be kind of cool too. But yeah, I'm thinking Shuri. And her first appearance is Black Panther #2 from 2005 series. And then her first cover appearance of Black Panther is Black Panther #1 from 2009. Mm-hmm. And then her first appearance as Black Panther is in that same series, but #5. Count them 5.
All right, that's good. That's good. We'll do Princess's last. She has a one she thinks. But I would say I'm hoping that it's Shuri. I feel like I think originally the plan led towards more Shuri, but it could go towards M'Baka. Like I don't want to say like what the media is suggesting with everything going on with like all the negative stuff that's happened to Lolita. Like in the out there in the world or whatever, and then with her getting hurt and then possibly having like M'Baka take over at the end, like her getting the mantle at the beginning of Wakanda Forever, and then partway through at the end of the story she ended up giving it back to M'Baka to be the new Black Panther. I could go either way, but I would hope to leave. I think Shuri would be a cool character take over.
I think I have a few theories, but yeah, that would be cool, and that would be also cool if M'Baka did.
Yeah, but yeah. So just some nuggets for thought, because originally we were like all in on Shuri, like I don't know how long ago, 6 months ago when everything kind of was happening, and we ended up picking up the first appearance, and then got a really bad grade on it, and ended up selling it after there was still some hype, but just some stuff. But who does the princess think is going to be? Won't be able to explain to us her reason, but we can see who she thinks it is. There is some other people out there that it could be. Who is your reveal? Can you see that guy? Get in closer. What is that? Killmonger? It could happen. I actually thought it would be really cool if they brought him back. Michael B. Jordan is crazy.
Anything's possible. He's a great actor.
So, yeah. So really cool. Let us know, you guys in the comment. Let us know who you think it's going to be. And kind of leading up to what books you should spec on. It's like these are some that we picked up early on when there was a lot of the Shuri specs. So there's like Black Panther #1, the variant. So it's like one of the first cover appearances of Shuri as Black Panther. I know there's not the original one's the J. Scott Campbell one. And then we did get like the second printing, which is the J. Scott Campbell with her on the cover as well. Not the two more valuable ones, but kind of cool, to spec on if she does end up becoming Black Panther. Those are the two ones good to spec on. One that I picked up recently, which off eBay. This is like a really nice book, and they sent it in a manila. Why do we always get manila envelopes, Zach? Why does that always happen?
We're cursed.
Yeah, this is not how you send it how Adrian sends books. Don't send it like this. But I picked this up, and since I started getting back into collecting, this book always kind of confused me. This is so weird. Look at this. But I understand the book now, but it confused me when I was getting back into it.
Give me that packaging.
Tea bag?
I'll show it after.
Okay. So this is Jungle Action #5, which is a reprint of Avengers 62, which is the first appearance of M'Baka. I was really confused why this book had a lot of value as well. And now I realize the original Jungle Action 1 through 4 was all reprints of Khazar. And then they started to take it over. Like, hey, let's give Black Panther his own title. So they used the first one, Jungle Action #5. I'll actually show the book. They used the first Jungle Action #5 to be his first book, and then they used it as a reprint. So then obviously #6 is first Killmonger, which is an original story. Kind of weird, but this book has a lot of value. But it's kind of weird. Is it really a second printing of Avengers 62, or is it its own book? It's cool. I just think the cover is really cool, and I think I thought it'd be a smart book if you're banking it all a little bit on M'Baka becoming Black Panther. Obviously, I'd love to have Avengers 62. It's a little more pricey than I want to spend right now, but big cool book to get. What do you think, Zach?
What I think is, well, I think that's a great cover. It's original cover, I believe. I don't think it's any of the.
I think it looks similar to the original one.
Maybe
yeah,
it looks
similar to the original one.
I might be wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll compare it. But if I remember. But the one thing I do know is that making those support beams right here does not mean that you know what you're doing. I, right here, don't know what I'm doing packaging books. It looks like an I. Support I don't know how to package books. And the manila envelope with bubble wrap doesn't help anything at all.
No. Luckily, it wasn't damaged, but I'm excited to have the book, so it's cool.
It's like, when you send it like that, it's like, Jesus, take the wheel. Please.
Yeah, that is true. Please. That is true. All right, guys, let's gonna wrap a little bit longer show. Let's gonna wrap it up for you. We got some stuff to do the rest of the night, but we enjoyed hanging out with you guys, sharing our books, sharing our ideas. We're trying to get a little more like round the table talking, because we talk about all this stuff at home by ourselves, and we're like, why don't we like at least record some of it, and then we get your guys' input on what you guys think, you know? So all of it's fun. Hopefully you guys are enjoying as much as we are. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you always know when new things are going down. Leave a comment down below. We love your guys' comments. And yeah, Zach, anything else?
Yeah, sure. How you do that is you have to be artificially made by some crazy powerful beings. It's not the people that you're thinking of, Adam. It's not the people you think of. And then you're like sent to different planets, or you kind of somehow get onto other planets and you just wreck stuff. And then you go dormant, then you come back, and then these other predator-like beings take you in, and they start using you for whatever, and then they totally ruin it. They almost get taken over. And I'm sure they have a big alien kind of predator war and hybrid war, and that's how you become an alien, or aliens.
Xenomorph?
Xenomorph.
The actual pronunciation is a xenomorph.
Yeah,
I'm not really sure what that means, but...
Well, it's xeno means I don't know.
Is that like
I'll
like
say
inside
right
you and morphs into like another being?
I looked it up once, so I'm like, okay, I know what it is. And as soon as I want to talk about it, I was like, forgot.
I'm ingestating one right now for you, Zach. They'll be popping out later.
I think it means something like it adapts to a situation.
That's true.
Yeah,
that could be. All right, guys. We'll stay safe until we see you next time. Remember,
get those gains.
Get up! Ah!
Your gains.